Alright. Today I'm going to be giving a speech in a tribute to Muhammad Ali, who greatly impacted me in my life. Muhammad Ali was called the greatest, not just for what he did in the ring, and that was enough, to be honest, but what he did outside of the ring on a social justice and a political level. He inspired many, to say the least. And what he did in the 60s and 70s, all throughout his life, till he passed actually just recently. He did a lot. One thing that really inspired me, of course, other than his athletic triumphs in the ring, one thing that really inspired me was what he did in the civil rights movement. As we know, I'll show y'all this next slide. As we know, Muhammad Ali had a big partake in the civil rights movement, being friends and acquaintances with high members of that movement. As we know, Malcolm X, very prominent figure during that era. And there's actually a quote that says, Ali's beliefs after he claimed that as an adherent from the Nation of Islam, he could not serve in the military. So his reasoning for not serving in the military was his religious faith, as Bowman said in this article in page 110. I greatly respect that. His ability to say no was very evident during that time, and needed, I would say, because a lot of people, a lot of African Americans felt that they weren't being represented properly. You know, when Muhammad Ali actually came back from the Olympics winning a gold medal, he went into a diner and they refused to serve him because he was black. Right after coming home winning a nation gold medal in the Olympics for his country, which spoke a lot about America at the time and the reforms that were needed. And he definitely had a great impact on that, being well known across the entire world and a role model across many landscapes for many African Americans and Muslims as well. And Ali, as we said, he was one of the best to do it in the ring. So what he did outside of the ring on a political level was very, very impactful and proved his legacy. You know, the reason we talk about him today isn't because of his athletic triumphs, but one main thing is his refusal to serve, for example. His refusal to serve was very important and impactful. Like I said, his ability to say no. Just like how he threw his medal away when he was refused food and service. He refused to serve for Vietnam, and he actually even stated that he's not going to serve because they weren't hurting any black people, you know? And you could kind of understand where he was coming from, of course. Now, I'm going to move on to this quote from Argesta in 2021. He said, Ali's influence on future generation of activists and athletes, his example of courage continues to inspire people worldwide. Now, as we can see in this picture, Muhammad Ali, he's the champ. It says the people's champ right here. Why did they call him the people's champ? You know, he fought for the average man. You know, he came from humble beginnings, and he fought for the average man as a heavyweight. But he was really the people's champ because he fought for the people. A lot of boxers didn't go out like he did. He went out very sad, actually. He went out with Parkinson's, all these things. He gave his life to boxing. He was the people's champ. Not many boxers are willing to give their lives to boxing nowadays. So he made the ultimate sacrifice with what he went through, and we can all just thank him for that. And to conclude, I would like to say Muhammad Ali's impact on the world and being called the greatest wasn't just evident in the ring, but on a political level, on a social justice level, and just being the people's champ in general. Thank you very much, guys.